into our doubleheader here at Warrensville Heights High School in the 2024 Locked-In High School Summer League quarterfinals. Brings us a clash between, once again, a 7-0 and 5-2 team. The 7-0 team on the left side, Lutheran West, and on the right, the 5-2 Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening, alongside me, Gabe Cozza. Gabe, we have another exciting clash on our hands today as Lou West, the two-time defending champs, undefeated, win the opening tip and look to have a great game today against Brecksville.
Sure, Lou West are clear favorites in this game, and we'll see what they got tonight, and we'll also see what Brecksville's got to bring tonight against a very, very good Lou West team.
Shelton, we didn't see him last time. He has the ball. Jake Callow into Matt Meyer. Shelton from downtown. There he is, making an impact. The rising sophomore opens the scoring for Lutheran West.
Looking like Theo Castro from Glenville to start off the first half.
So now, how does Brecksville reply after going down early in this contest? Ganley going in and stripped from behind. Callow gets it. Ryan Callow up the court, puts it up, and stripped out of bounds. A nice bit of defense shown there by Zebkar of Brecksville.
Once again, great basketball on both ends of the floor for this Lou West team.
Jakar Shelton, two inbound for the Longhorns. Callow getting open in the corner. It goes to Ryan Callow. Ryan Callow and Jake Callow, mentor transfers, looking to make an impact today. Meyer stripped in the paint and fouled. I believe Brendan Williams might be the culprit.
Brecksville trying to contain Meyer early. It looked like they were triple teaming him almost down there.
It goes against Zebkar instead. So a 3-0 early lead for Lou West. One early foul. Callow splits right, Jake Callow splits left. It goes then instead to Omar Martinez. Ryan Callow trails back and gets it. A couple ripped jerseys as well for Lutheran West. The mid-range from Ryan Callow is in. A 5-0 run for the Longhorns gets the game underway.
Longhorns moving fast, they're getting guys open, they're playing good defense. This is going to be a hard team for Brecksville to stop.
Skaljack will take it up. It's not Luke Skaljack, it's his brother Steven. Luke Skaljack now going to Miami of Ohio to play basketball. One of the best players to ever play for the Bees. Ryan Callow will push it up the court for the Longhorns, already up 5-0. Shelton, another triple. That one off kilter, no good. Rebound, Brecksville is taken in by Sokolowski. Ganley will take it in, a step back triple. It's in! Brecksville on the board, courtesy of Brady Ganley.
That was a great move by Grady Ganley. Hits it between the legs and steps back and drains the three.
Meyer headed top of the arc, will take it in the paint, driving, and he is fouled, so he'll go to the charity stripe for two.
Meyer's going to have to work through that contact all night as Brecksville's going to be doubling him for probably most of this game.
Matt Meyer, one player of the game against Rhodes. What does he have for an encore here in the playoffs in his final ever summer league with Lutheran West?
I think he's going to have a good game tonight, but like I said, he's going to have to work through contact and find his teammates that are going to be open because of these double teams.
Did he hit the rim?
I don't believe he did.
So the first one a little off kilter.
They're waiting for a Longhorn player to finish tying his shoe.
That is Ryan Callow. But Callow, as we mentioned, both of them transferring over from Mentor for their senior seasons. Meyer second, a little more juice on it, but still off iron. No good. Brecksville, if they're going to be in this game and compete, now is the chance to do it. Now is their chance to get in this game. Ganley being immediately met by Callow will take it on his left. A step back triple. Off iron, no good. Rebound, Brecksville taken down by Skaljack. In the corner goes for the Bees. Taken in by Sokolowski. The corner dribble from Zebkar. No good. Rebound, Martinez, and he boxes out for it.
Bees with some good ball movement on that possession.
Shelton will take it in himself, kick to the corner. Ryan Callow pumps, takes it in, hands it off to his brother Jake. Outside to Omar Martinez, goes in. Jump ball. Yes, it is. Nice move there by Sokolowski to cause the tie-up.
Like the way Brecksville's playing on defense, being physical with these Longhorn bigs and Omar and Meyer, and trying to make them work for every single basket they get.
Around 4.5 minutes in, Brecksville down by 2, and a foul called. I believe it's gonna go against Meyer. Actually, Actually, no, it goes against Brecksville.
I'm gonna say he pushed off or something?
Menindale goes against him, the tall man in the center, so that'll be his first. Shelton will take it out around 5 minutes into the game. Lou West up by 2. Shelton on the far side has it outside the arc. Martinez getting open. Instead, he finds Callow in the corner. A little bit of zone being shown by Brecksville. Play low to Ryan Callow. Looking for some help pivoting. Finds Tink Shelton.
Longhorns having trouble trying to find the open man.
Goes out of bounds and will stay with Lutheran West. It just hit off a B.
B's playing some really great defense to start off that half. Like you said, they're going with the zone, and so far the Longhorns really don't have an answer for it except for throwing it to Meyer in the paint.
Meyer in the paint, left-hand hook, and an and one for Matt Meyer.
And he got hit in the nose pretty bad there. And it looks like he's a little shaken up, but he should be all right.
Matt Meyer, one of the toughest competitors to ever go to school at Lutheran West High School. He's going to compete as much as he can. Him and his brother Josh next year are going to be fun to watch for Lutheran West, as they're going to be the focal point of the team, along with Jakar Shelton, who was nominated for University's Freshman of the Year. One of the best freshmen in the area, up there with Chris Hill of Louis. Both Lutheran schools have good freshman products. Over 3 so far from the line is Matt Meyer, however. Brecksville down by 4 will get the ball and have an opportunity to move something around. Zebkar, met by Callow, will take it inside, pass it away. Skaljak inside will kick it once again back out to Ganley. The pass is low and goes out of bounds as Menindale couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, if you're Brecksville, when you're playing a good team like this, you cannot have mental mistakes like that. Just got to catch that ball there, because that's probably an easy bucket right there.
And their head coach knows it better than most. Steve Mahalik, one of the most seasoned coaches in the whole summer league, entering into season number 14 with Brecksville next year. Ryan Callow from downtown, no good. Rebound will go to Matt Myers. He dribbles it away. Tries to find Martinez. He does after it's tipped away. Jake Callow to his brother Ryan. Top arc goes to the left of Skaljak. Goes up off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound by Menindale. Pivots out of the hit. And now here come the Bees once again in transition. Skaljak takes it inside the key and picked off by Matt Meyer. A simple but needed play. Shelton will work now inside. The mid-range from the free throw line is in.
First basket for both teams in a while.
And a full timeout called by Brecksville as they want to talk things over with 12:40 left to go in the first half. Lutheran West up 9-3 over Brecksville. Left to go here in the first half. Lutheran West up 9-3 over the Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees here in our second game of our doubleheader in the 2024 Locked In High School Summer League quarterfinals. The ball will go to Lutheran West after a wayward pass. But as of right now, Lutheran West dominating defensively and offensively. Shelton will inbound to Martinez inside the arc. Back out of Shelton, who launches. Off iron, no good, no rebound. Callow went for it, just couldn't get it. And it's almost passed away again, and it is!
Brecksville's had a lot of turnovers offensively, and when you're playing a good team like this, you have to minimize it, because it's going to be hard to get stops on the defensive end. Now, they've done a good job early on, but eventually, the defense is going to crack.
Fazioli checks in now for Brecksville as he takes out Menindale. Shelton will facilitate. 8 minutes in, 12 points combined scored. Ryan Callow in the corner against Fazioli. Pivoting, hands it off to his brother Jake. Jake Callow, top of the arc, Martinez looking for some help. The give and go with Ryan Callow. Now finds Jake Callow in the corner, run being made. Custis takes it, top of the arc, goes back to Shelton. Good ball, movement and spacing from Lutheran West. How does it end? Kicked out, Callow from downtown. It's in! That is beautiful team basketball from the Longhorns, ending with a triple from Ryan Callow.
Looking like the 2014 Spurs on that possession, moving the ball and trying to find the open man.
So Ryan Callow now has 5 for the Longhorns. The triple from Skeljack. No good, off iron. Custis fighting for the rebound. He gets it in the corner and plays it up. Excellent hustle from him who just checked in. Jay Callow back to Ryan Callow. Another one. Rolls away, no good. Rebound taken in by Brecksville. Zebkar will play it up and find Ganley. Ganley, the one-hand fling, picked up by Martinez. Here they come in transition. Custis pivots, plays it on back to Ryan Callow, who finds Jakara Shelton. Downtown launch. No good. A nice box out rebound there from Ganley. Brecksville now works in transition. Skaljack takes it inside the paint. Tipped away by Jake Callow, but it stays with the Bees. In the corner it goes. Sokolowski. Top it goes with a foul call.
Charge. But Lou West doing a great job with these traps, forcing these turnovers. And Brecksville's got to find a way to beat this Lou West defense. Only 3 points to show on the board right now.
Last game, a lot of people in the house for it. This game, the crowd seemingly has gone to go watch the other game on the other court. Maple Bedford, another good clash. But still right now, we have a good game on our hands. A 9-point Lutheran West lead. Expect to see more of the same down the stretch. Caden Hill from downtown, it's in! His first involvement is a triple. Lutheran West now up by 12.
Lou West making it from downtown to start off this game.
Got the Green Giant out there.
Yeah.
Ganley, who has the only 3 for Brecksville against Hill, takes it inside. The mid-range floater off the glass and in. He has all 5 now for the Bees.
Brecksville needs to slow it down a little bit more in their half-court offense and start to create shots like that.
Shelton can't get it to fall. Rebound Ganley. He'll take out the center of the court for the Bees. Menendale about to check in. The triple launch. No good. Shelton gets a piece. Bobbled around. Taken in by Markovic. A triple launch on the far side. Markovic can't get it to fall. Rebound by Fazioli. He puts up a shot. No good. The rebound Brecksville rejected by the bottom of the rim on Williams' efforts. And it will go finally back to Lutheran West. Now here they go, up by 10 with 8:50 to go. The triple is in from Shelton.
Not much Brecksville could do about that. Lou West is making their threes tonight.
Jakara Shelton has 8 of the 18 for the Longhorns. Ganley being double teamed, slings it away. Shelton takes it. Jake Callow to his right. Shelton Euros and blocked out of bounds on a foul call at the last second. Williams did a good job of track backs, but a little bit too much on the ball and the wrist, and that will send Shelton to the line.
Yeah, Brecksville's got to find a way to get past these traps. I think they've had 3 or 4 steals or turnovers created from these traps, so Brecksville's got to have some better passing.
So here comes Shelton. If he makes both of these, he will be in double figures early on in this ballgame. His first, ribs out. So a change will be made at the moment now for Lutheran West. Shelton going up for his second. It's it. He splits them, now has 9. Ganley will now take it up the court, 19-5. Lutheran West leads with 7.5 to go in the first half here. Lutheran West unrelenting pressure on the defensive end of things. Menendale being met by Callow, hands it off behind him to Williams. Williams takes it into the corner. Ganley the triple. Rolls around, no good. Unlucky from Brecksville not to find 3 more points. And a pickpocket from behind. Williams does a nice job to catch Shelton sleeping. Here come the Bees. Euro from Ganley goes up and is fouled by Shelton.
Nice play to the rim by Ganley, but if you're Brecksville and you're Ganley, you cannot stop your dribble. On the last possession, got almost just past the half-court line, and he stopped his dribble. You cannot do that, especially against a defense like this that can easily trap you and easily force you to launch the ball.
So Sokolowski about to check in for the Bees, but a free throw first incoming from Ganley, who has all 5 for the Bees right now. Make it 6. So substitution will be made. Skaljack will go to the sidelines. Once again, the winner of this game will take on Canton McKinley at 6 p.m. Thursday here on the middle school court. The second is in. Ganley 2 for 2 from the line. 19-7 ball game in favor of Lutheran West with around 6 minutes to go in the first half. Shelton in the corner for Hill. It's in! Yet another triple from the Longhorns. It's seemingly becoming their bread and butter. Hill now with 6. How do the Bees reply? A double team trap, kicked outside. Williams in the corner, the triple from Markovich. No good. Rebound, Custis. Has Hill open up court. Can't find him. A nice job to track back from Markovich to get it. Ganley pivoting, trying to get his way in. Kicks it out instead to Markovich. In the corner, it goes to Williams. Williams just outside the paint. A high pass, take it in, tiptoe the line, and stays in bounds. Once again, Markovich trying to get past Hill, kicked it to the corner. A wide open Sokolowski, no good. Rebound taken in by the Longhorns. Here they come in transition. Shelton launches. No good off the back of the iron. Meyer tips it to Custis. It's in! More of a line drive triple, but it gets the job done. As yet another triple falls to the Longhorns.
It's been a tale of 2 teams. One team in Brecksville that can't hit behind the arc, and Lou West who's been hitting behind the arc at ease.
Williams taking it in, goes up and fouled. They go to the line for 2. Coach Duke content with that one as his team has dominated.
I mean, I think if you're Coach Duke, I don't think you can ask for a better shooting performance tonight, as Lou West has been almost nothing but net from behind the arc. And if you're Brecksville, you know, they've had a lot of missed 3-point attempts, so look for them to try and get to the lane and try and finish and get some offensive rebounds.
One thing Brecksville has done well is convert from the charity stripe, and that's another one that falls. But in talking to Coach Duke, he preaches, no matter the game, I'm telling my guys, we're the favorites. We have a chance to win any game. That is the way he runs his team. He said that after the Garfield game. That shot good from Williams. But he has a winning culture at Lutheran West. Everyone who plays for him buys into his system. There's a reason why every year there's someone new that comes to Lou West. Last year you had Tino, who had an excellent year. The Finnish finesser, as we called him, from Hudson, had an excellent senior year there. And now we have the Callow brothers from Mentor buying into the system of Coach Duke. In year 4, he had a chance to win a state title with these guys. Would not be surprised to see Lutheran West getting one of the 7 titles come March. Jay Callow fighting to keep possession. He does. Whistle blows, and it goes the other way. And a timeout called by Coach Duke to try and talk things over. But as of right now, if you're Lutheran West, you have to be pleased with the way things have gone. With 3:28 left to go in the first half, Lutheran West leads at 25-9. .328 left to go here in the first half at Warrensville Heights High School, home of the Tigers. As of right now, it's home of Lutheran West 3-point competition. They lead at 25-9 over the Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees. I am Nathan alongside me. Gabe Cozza on the call for you this afternoon. Custis takes it from Martinez, goes central to Meyer. Meyer gives it off to a Longhorn. Goes back to Martinez. Martinez have yet to see him score in the ball game. Jake Callow goes to Meyer. Custis on the far side will take it inside the arc and put it up. It falls.
Scary thing about this Lou West offense, because they made so many threes, we haven't been able to see Martinez or Meyer really do what they do in the paint.
have a substitution upcoming. Carter Regan checking in for the first time at the next stoppage. Skaljack in the paint, kicks it on out. Zebkar pivoting back to Skaljack. Skaljack works all the picks, set by Menendale. In the corner it goes. Menendale trying to get it. And nice hustle shown by Lutheran West to keep it in play. Here they come in transition. Custis behind the volleyball line with 2.5 to go. Blue West up 27-9. Plays it inside. Martinez goes up and blocked down by Menendale, but a late foul call.
You see a little bit of O. Martinez there.
They'll go against Carson Zebkar. So Martinez looking for his first points of the game will go to the charity stripe. The first. It's in. So Martinez now on the board. Just a reminder, the winner of this game will take on Canton McKinley at 6 p.m. on Thursday here at the middle school court. Then the winner of that game will then migrate, if you will, over to the varsity court for the championship game. Martinez splits 1 for 2, but Lutheran West up 28-9 with 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Cut made by Ganley, the mid-range, bounced around, no good, tipped out of bounds by Meyer.
You know, it's hard for Brecksville to get to the paint with Martinez and Meyer there, but I think with how successful they've been from the free throw line, they gotta get to the charity strike and start to finish at the rim.
They need to find some kind of answer. Ganley goes to the rim. No good, a foul called.
I think that's what they got to do right there. Get to the rim, and I think they'll have a much better chance of winning versus shooting a bunch of outside shots against this great Lou West defense.
So it goes against Jake Callow. So Ganley will go to the line. 2 for 2 thus far. Has 7 of the 9 from Brecksville's end of things. Make it now 8 of 10. But as we've mentioned, Brecksville has looked great from the line. Why not go to the line 20, 30 times this game?
Well, a little hard to do that when you got Martinez and Meyer there, but it's worth a shot.
Meyer takes it to the other glass, doesn't finish. Blue West wanted a foul call. Jake Callow from downtown, no good, just bounces out. Rebound taken in by Zebkar. Can Brecksville find some momentum? Skaljack has Regan against him, goes top of the arc. Now on the near side, Ganley pumps on Martinez, goes inside the paint and takes it back outside the arc. Will now cut to the basket, finds the lane and finishes off the glass. That is exactly what Brecksville needs to do. And now quickly, Lutheran West, without skipping a beat, will get back to work on the offensive. Martinez cuts right, bobbles, goes up, doesn't finish, but is fouled, and will go to the charity stripe for his efforts.
Longhorns got to be careful as their coaches are screaming at the refs on the sideline. Don't want to get any dumb fouls, technical fouls, nothing like that in a game like this with this amount of importance.
And one of Lutheran West's assistant coaches, Izzy Santiago, is an NCAA ref, so he sees the game a lot differently. You have Coach Duke, who knows the game of basketball better than most coaches at NEO, and you have an assistant in Izzy Santiago who knows the game from an officiating perspective that well. There's a reason this Lutheran West team knows how to play basketball. Both shots no good from Martinez. So here come the Bees looking for a shot. If they get a 3 here, it'd only be 12 points to work with at the half. Ganley, 6 seconds on the clock in the first half. What can he do against Callow? Launches off kilter, no good. Will go out of play. The horn sounds, and that will take us to the break here at Warrensville Heights. Lutheran West making a statement of 28-13 over the Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees. Once again, on Thursday, the winner of this game takes on Canton McKinley at 6, with the winner of that game advancing to the championship game of the 2024 Locked-In High School Summer League. It's going to be an exciting day on Thursday here at Warrensville Heights. To stay up to date on all of my coverage, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter. To stay up to date on all the Summer League action, follow Fun Games Live on Instagram, and also download the app that he has that beautifully has the bracket laid out. And finally, subscribe here to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and put on push notifications to be notified when I go live. My goal is to get to 250 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. have a couple games this weekend for the 2024 Explosive Fast Pitch Firework Frenzy over at North Ridgeville. Hoping the rain holds off for those games. Should have a good lineup of games on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be a fun one to call. 3.5 on the clock at halftime. So we'll step aside and back on after the 3.5 are up to bring you the second half of this clash. Second half about to get underway here in Warrensville Heights. Lutheran West, a commanding 28-13 lead over the Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees. I am Nathan Smee alongside Gabe Cozza, aka Vanilla Sports, on the call for you this afternoon. We do have a score update from the other court. It's Hoover. They're advancing to the semifinals after a big 46-29 win over Canfield. Maybe a shock, but nonetheless, the Vikings did all they could and impressed and earned themselves a spot in the Final Four. The champions from 2021, the last champions to win it, not named Lutheran West. Speaking of Lou West, Meyer in the paint, puts it up, no good, and a foul call.
Lou West getting Meyer involved, who had a very, very quiet and uncharacteristic first half.
But that's just how Lutheran West is. You don't need to have your star players make big plays every game. There were games where Derek Fairley last year faded off and maybe had a couple points but made some good defensive plays. And there were other games where he outscored Jason Levis. And at the same time, there were games where Tino didn't score a bunch of points. But on the other end, there were games where Tino would be the leading scorer and would carry the team. In the Garfield game, his and one was the deciding factor that gave them the momentum to come back and win. First free throw air ball from Meyer. His second is in. There's the nylon. So the Bees, 2 points scored from Brendan Williams and the other 11 coming from Ganley. Skulljak in the corner, gives it into Ganley, the hook. No good, rebound Matt Meyer. Here comes Shelton on the other end. Does he launch yet another triple? Instead he takes in the hook pass. Callow can't keep it in play, and it'll go to the opposite end. It was a good idea to try to take it in, but if you're Jakara Shelton, knowing his height, I believe he's listed at 5'7" on the varsity roster from last year. You're not going to be able to go up there and get a layup against some of these tall players. Ben Menendale alone, maybe 6'4", 6'5" for Brecksville. Ganley taking it in against Martinez, goes top of the arc. Skulljak against Shelton, screen set by Menendale, gets it inside, lays it in. Nice finish from Ben Menendale, the big man. Jake to Ryan Callow. Jake Callow in the corner, has it, goes top to Martinez, passes it around to Shelton. What does Shelton do with the ball? He's had an impressive day thus far. Far side, Martinez, double dribble, goes the opposite way. So Brecksville, they just need to start making their shots, and they have a feasible path back into the ballgame.
Yeah, Lou West showing that they are human, and they can't create turnovers, and they can't miss shots offensively, and it's allowing Brecksville to have a shot in this game.
Shelton so far in the game has 9 for Lutheran West, which leads the team. A wide open three for Skulljak. It's in! It's just like Luke never left. Skulljak for three. Shelton outside to Meyer. Meyer gliding his way in, puts it up and misses. Rebound Ganley. This is Brecksville's window to fly back into the game. In the corner it goes, a pump. What can the Bees do? Myers trying to clobber for the ball. Markovich gets it. And a steal by Shelton. Does he finish the play? Yes, he does. And a foul called. What a bit of hustle shown by the sophomore.
Yeah, that might be one of the biggest turnovers of the entire game right there. You're talking about if Brecksville goes down and gets a basket, it'd be a totally different game. Now we're talking about Lou West getting the ball and continuing to build on their large lead.
It's a corny comparison, if you will, but Brecksville's mascot is a bee, and just like a bee, these Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees are nearly impossible to get rid of. They will annoy you until the end, until you finally shut the door on them. Martinez going in, the mid-range, it's in. There's your boy Omar Martinez, now has 3. Ganley will take it up, trying to cross his way past Martinez, a wide open 3. Skulljak can't convert that time. Jake Callow the rebound. Here comes Jakarius Shelton in transition. In the paint, puts it up, and finishes over Menindale. The height difference doesn't matter, as Shelton now has double figures.
What a finish. You're talking 5'7" on 6'4". That was an incredible floater.
Brecksville had their opportunity, has the window shut. Menindale goes in and blocked out of bounds by Matt Meyer. He might not have the most points, but defensively, he has been as solid as can be. Markovic will check out for the Bees. They are in need of some points. Ganley has it top against Martinez, goes to his right, has Ryan Callow there. The putback also not there. Surprised not to hear a foul call, as you could hear some skin be slapped.
Yeah, I was a little surprised there too.
Callow from 3, it's in! Jake Callow matches what his brother has done from beyond the arc. Here come the Bees. They need some points. Now down once again by a hefty number of 18. Skulljak goes in Euros and finishes. What a beautiful job traveling down basket lane from Skulljak.
Yeah, Skuljak's starting to come alive in this second half.
Shelton gets open, thought about it, but pivots and gets rid of it. Martinez hands it on off to Ryan Callow on the near side in front of the Lou West bench from the key. No good. Rebound Brecksville. And who else but Steven Skulljak who has dominated the second half for the Bees. In the corner, Ganley still looking for his first points of the half. The step back mid-range, it's off the side of the backboard, taken in by Ryan Callow, and a reach in from behind prevents the fast break.
Yeah, that was a bad shot there by Ganley. You got the defender right in your face. Would have liked to see a little more ball movement there from the Bees.
It's not desperation time quite yet for them. That's the thing. They have 14 minutes, now 13:50 left to go in the game. It's a 16-point ball game. There's still plenty of opportunity for them to make an impact and make something happen late in the game. All you need is a couple threes, and it's a 10-point ball game. Ryan Callow, the right-hand floater. What a beautiful finish from him, well outside the paint.
But on the flip side, all it takes is this Lou West team to make a couple threes, and this game is out of reach for the Bees.
I feel like if it gets to 25, the game ends.
I would agree with you on that.
Williams being hit heavily. Pass it far side. Fazioli goes back to Ganley. Martinez is there to greet him. Menendale sets the screen. Meyer now double teams. Menendale gets it. The corner it goes. Skaljak pumps on Callow. Takes it in. Puts it up. Not enough juice on it. Rebound taken in by Ryan Callow. Goes behind the back. Plays it up. Here comes Martinez. Shelton in the corner. Air balls the rebound. Meyer rips away from Williams. Pivoting. 3 seconds? No. Instead, he puts it in and finishes. I thought that was 3 seconds.
I thought it could be there too, but Meyer having a great start to the second half so far.
12:35 to go in regulation, a 20-point game. Fazioli in the corner, rolls around, no good. Brecksville has been unlucky on finishes tonight. Shelton cuts to his left, now back right, goes inside the paint, pivots. Looking for help, goes back to Jake Callow, now finds Ryan Callow from downtown. It's in! Another triple from Ryan Callow. Give him now 10 in the ball game.
And we're 2 away from our number 25, where we said that this game would be out of reach.
Custis awaits on the sideline. Skaljak goes, no good. Rebound Meyer. Can Lou West get it to a 25-point ball game? Shelton steps back looking for some help. Spins right on Williams. A high shot almost goes in. Rebound goes to Meyer. Ryan Callow pumps, will take it inside the paint. Now in the key, on the line. He is clobbered, so he'll go the charity stripe for 2. Menendale can't believe it, but
Looked like a foul from our vantage point.
just a little bit too much follow
Yeah.
through on the attempt to block.
Looked like he hit him right on the shoulder when the shot was taken.
He's able to close down the lane. It's just you can't get too close and be in that landing zone. First shot good from Ryan Callow. He now has 11.
It's desperation time for the Bees right now. You got to start making your shots and playing really aggressive defense.
So now Jaden Rousseau checks in for the first time for the Longhorns. Meyer and Martinez sub out. I would expect to see them maybe down the stretch. If this shot falls for Ryan Callow, he will now have the most points in the game for Lou West, and it falls. So he now has 12. And a timeout call by Lutheran West. They are enjoying this ball game with 10:44 left to go in regulation. They lead it 45-20. What a statement! What a statement from Lutheran West tonight.
Yeah, Lou West has done a great job on offense, on defense. They've made their threes, they've made their shots. You know, really the only thing you can gripe about is maybe the free throws, have a couple missed free throws, but apart from that, they've been near perfect tonight, and the score reflects that. And Brecksville, maybe you have a chance here to get a nice little run going now that with Martinez and Meyer on the bench, you can maybe start to attack the basket and get to the line, which seem to be one of their more efficient parts of their offense.
Right now for Brecksville, it's let's get some good practice for next year.
I would agree.
Because you won't see live competition until early November when you can start scrimmaging teams, unless you go and do some other summer leagues. But this summer league is one of the best in the area. This one, along with the Euclid one, are the top tier ones. But still, historically, if you win this summer league, you are poised for a great year. Lou West the last 2 years, making a state championship game, regional finalist, going back to 2019, Holy Name potentially could have been state champions had it not been for COVID. A lot of people had them favored to beat Toledo Rogers in that regional final game that never happened. Well, that was their best year playoff-wise in a good while. And it was off the back of winning the Locked-In Summer League. It holds a lot of weight. Menindale puts it up. Unlucky bounce. Lucky bounce if you're a Lou West fan as they take it down. Custis will take it off the court and give it off to Shelton. Shelton on the right side will cross his way in against Skaljak. Hands up to Martinez, and he lays it in. He now has 5. 4 of them this half. Skaljak will work down by 27. Screen set by Menindale. He'll work against Jake Callow. Picks it to the far side. Williams bobbles it off his shoe and take it in by Rousseau. Martinez will take it up, and now here comes Shelton to make it a 30-point game. No good. Custis fights for the rebound. He gets it. Lou West still scrapping for each ball. Martinez goes up, and he is heavily hit. He'll go to the line. Once again, you could hear the wrist slap from up here.
Yeah, clearly a foul there on the Bees, but if you're the Bees offensively, they're trying to move the ball and beat this Lou West zone. It's just, they just got to find the open man and have the open man make the shot.
So now here comes Martinez to the line. Has 5. 1 for 4 today. Now 1 for 5.
Not the only thing you can gripe about this Lou West team is their free throw shooting, but I'm sure knowing how this Lou West team is coached and knowing their culture, it's going to be better by the time the season starts.
They averaged 64.86 points per game in the Summer League while allowing 40, as that shot is good. So Martinez now at 6, but there's a chance they get to 64, and I don't think Brecksville gets to 40. So if that's the case, job well done. You beat your averages. Skaljak or Christian Ganley will take it. Now it goes to Skaljak. Ganley, who still hasn't scored yet this half. He's looking for his first points. Rolls in and out, no good. If each unlucky bounce went Brecksville's way, this could be a 10-point ball game. Shelton over his head, passes to Martinez, goes up, and a foul called. Maybe could have argued jump ball there or a block, but nonetheless, Martinez will go back to the line.
Yeah, Brecksville have missed a lot of shots offensively, and you wonder what could the score of this game be if they went in, but I think you've got to also give credit to Lou West, because we're going to get a timeout from Brecksville, but Lou West has done an incredible job in stopping them and using this zone defense to create a lot of pressure and havoc for this Bees offense.
So Lutheran West versus Canton McKinley at 6 p.m. on Thursday. What do you expect to see in that battle?
It'd be hard to pick against Lou West with the success they've had in this tournament, but you never know. So I expect to see a game like this where Lou West is passing the ball, and I really do expect to see a really, really tight game. These are 2 of the best teams in the tournament, and I'm excited to see how it plays out.
In my opinion, it depends which Canton McKinley team we get. If we see the first half Canton McKinley team, then Lutheran West will probably have a game very similar to this. If we see the second half Canton McKinley team that play with some pep in their step, play with some excitement, then we have a 10-point ball game at worst.
And who knows, maybe if they get the right jerseys, you know, maybe they really can get some warm up in the beginning of the game so they can avoid a first half sort of sluggish start.
Matt Meyer about to check back in for Lutheran West. So Martinez back to the line, his first, finds an island. It's about improvement.
For sure. Especially in a tournament like this is all about improvement. Like you said, not being able to play for November, this is the time where you can really work together and work on your game before it really matters in the regular season.
Meyer will come in for Martinez. Martinez on that sequence makes both 3 for 4 this half from the line, so he has cleaned that up. Overall on the game, he has himself 8 points. He has really done a nice job in the second half. But for Lutheran West, it's really hard to pick a player of the game because it's been a lot of quote-unquote quiet games, but a lot of guys have scored a lot of points.
Yeah, in the first half, we saw a massive 3-point avalanche, and in this half, we've seen more of an inside game with Omar Martinez finishing at the paint. It's really tough to pick.
That shot good from Ganley, his first 2 points of the new half. But the only threes made this half have come from Jake and Ryan Callow. Each have 1. Shelton, he can potentially get 1. Far side, Custis can't keep it in play, just a little bit out of his reach. They'll go back to Brecksville. Regan will check in for Ryan Callow. His day might be done, but he has played a nice game of his own. But the Callow brothers, they could be a big impact piece to watch. The Meyer brothers, the Callow brothers, and Jakara Shelton, that could be your starting five next year, easily.
Easily, yeah, I agree. And I think even their bench, too, we've seen multiple contributions outside those players. Lou West is going to be a team to watch, again, in the Northeast Ohio basketball scene.
Menendale sunk his. Shelton to match. Somehow rolls in. The luck of the Irish must be on Lou West's side. Ganley being hit immediately by Shelton. Goes up to Skulljack. Skulljack far side pump from Ganley. Goes inside the paint. Pivoting. Menendale finishes over Custis. He now has 6.
Menendale is going to be the big piece of this Bees offense next season. They're going to need him to be more involved offensively if they want to continue to have success deep into the playoffs.
On the line, Shelton cannot convert. Meyer gets it, plays it on back to Custis. Inside to the right hand of Meyer. He is tripped, a heavy fall. So he'll go to the line. Caden Hale and Ryan Callow set the check in for Lutheran West.
Surprised Meyer's still in the game at this point, but I guess trying to get some reps, trying to get some practice and work with the guys.
I feel like the way that Coach Duke has rotated him gives him an opportunity to make something happen. He's in at different points, and that's the beauty of what Coach Duke has done. He plays in the first couple minutes of the game. Early stages, how do you start the game? Then you have a lead. How do you defend the lead? Later on in the game, how do you play down the stretch? And for those other guys, I feel like right now, he's in for more of the sense of how do you get the ball to him if you're the other guys getting in a game. If you're able to mesh well with the star, you have a good chance of playing. And that's just the beauty of what's happened here. Meyer's second is good.
Meyer's going to check out.
So a 53-26 ball game with less than 5 to go here in regulation. Lutheran West will advance to the semifinals and take on Kate McKinley in a great game on Thursday. And Hoover awaits the winner of Maple Heights and Bedford on the other court. That game will most likely go final in the next couple of minutes. Ganley goes up, fades away, and sinks it. He is starting to heat back up as he has 15 points. Shelton takes it up, cuts to the left, now cutting back right against Ganley. Hill has it from well downtown, hands it on off to Ryan Callow, who goes in. Stripped before he can shoot, it goes to Brecksville. And here come the Bees in transition. Bobbled around, Hill takes it. Here they go once again. Shelton from downtown. No good, bounced around. Menendale gets the rebound. Regan goes back, gets a piece. No good on a shot from Fazioli. Lutheran West gets to stop after some hustle from Regan. Shelton inside the paint, kicks it up high to Regan. Goes up with one hand and gets it. Shelton in the corner. Step back triple. It's in! Another triple for Jakari Shelton. His first since the first half. 3 triples overall on the day. It's been a great game for him.
Yeah, if you give Shelton that much room from behind the arc, it's more than likely going to go in.
High pass Menendale, hand off to Ganley. 3:19 to play in regulation. Shelton penalized for the block. Subs will come in here. Breach in the game for Brecksville. So now less than 3 minutes to go in regulation. Brecksville is trying out a couple different things here before their summer league ends. They will end with a 5-3 record and will regroup to try and work off the back of a 25 campaign last year that saw their year end at EC against Archbishop Hoban. A triple. It's in. A nice shot there from Carson Zebkar. His first points of the game come late, but still a nice shot from him.
I wonder what this game could look like if the Bees were able to hit that outside shot.
Regan the match. He does in the near corner. So Carter Regan now has 3. The 59-31 ball game. The buzzer sounded on the other court. Do not have a score of that game. We'll try and figure it out before we're done here. Williams taking it in. We'll play it on out. Zedkar goes in, hands it off. Menendale finds an island. He now has 8 this half. Lou West still playing with some high intensity down the stretch. Hill thought about it, gives it to Ryan Callow instead. Callow crossing his way into the paint, puts it up amid pressure and finishes nonetheless. Another nice basket from Ryan Callow. Zedkar in the corner, the triple. Off iron from Fazioli, rebound taken in by Regan. 90 seconds remain in this quarterfinal clash. Callow kicks it out to Regan, who pumps inside the key. Mid-range, no good. Rebound taken in by Greach. Greach rips it away from Hill. A whistle will blow. So Hill will be penalized. Custis will check in for Ryan Callow for most likely the last time today. The clock slowly winding down. A minute left to go in regulation. 61-33 in favor of Lutheran West is your score. Williams has it central. Screen from Menendale. Gives it to the tall man. Back on over to Williams. Williams in the corner, goes to Greach. Greach picked off by Regan as he tried to find Fazioli in the corner. Custis pumps. He'll take it inside. Clobbered. No good on the shot. Tipped out of play. And I believe it will stay with Lutheran West. 30 seconds left to go now in the ball game. Lutheran West will take on Ken McKinley next, and Hoover takes on the winner of Maple and Bedford. Menendale tries to get it, bobbles it, and finds Zedkar. Here comes Menendale. Blocked! What a foul call against Regan.
Like that was all ball from our perspective, but
tried to get some fireworks late in the ball game, but the clock will run down. Will they even shoot the shots? The horn will sound, and the players will walk off the court. Lutheran West makes a statement and takes down Brecksville Broadview Heights 61-33 to advance to the 2024 Locked-In High School Summer League semifinals, and will take on Canton McKinley on Thursday. What a game today from start to finish for Lutheran West. Gabe, who do you got for player of the games? I got 2 guys, or 3 different guys I could potentially give it to.
I mean, if you're Lou West, I think I'm going to give it to Omar Martinez, I think. I know I wanted to give it to him last game, but with how he's finished and with the impact he had in this game, I think he's the MVP.
I got 3 guys here. I don't have your boy Omar Martinez, unfortunately. Ryan Callow, Matt Meyer, and Jakara Shelton. I give it to Ryan Callow. His impact.
I mean, you could really give it to like 5 or 6 guys, honestly, with how well they played. I mean, just an excellent game from the entire Lou West roster. Really not much more you could say other than that.
And then there were 4 semifinals and finals on Thursday here at Warrensville Heights High School. To stay up to date on all the games I'm covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter. To stay up to date on all the Summer League action, follow Fun Games Live on Instagram and download the Fun Games Live app. And finally, subscribe here to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and put on push notifications to be notified when I go live. My goal is to get up to 250 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. If weather holds up, I will be at Westlake tomorrow for a WRCL Clash. That game over on the WRCL YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, to find it, because it's a small channel, you have to type in at WRCLBB. That's at WRCLBB. It's Force versus Premier, 2 good teams looking to get a big win. And once again, SmeeSports is your home for the 2024 Explosive Fast Pitch Firework Frenzy, starting on Saturday. As Friday's coverage, I will not be able to bring to you. But with that, that'll do it from Warrensville. Thank you to Gabe Cozza, aka Vanilla Sports, for joining me once again on the call. Vanilla, plug your
Vanilla Sports on Twitter, YouTube, and at TikTok, and eventually at some point Instagram. But once again, thank you, SmeeSports, for having me on. Enjoyed calling tonight's games, and it was a lot of fun.
He's been Gabe Cozza. I've been Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending your Tuesday evening with us here in Warrensville Heights. Have a good night, everyone. Lutheran West on to the semifinals and look to do what LeBron promised in Miami, and that is get a 3-peat.